As many people know, Mark Zuckerberg has rebranded almost all of his companies as Meta. Why did you do this? What's the point? And most importantly, what is Meta? So, it all starts back when a man named Palmer Luckey founded Oculus in 2012. As many of you know, Oculus developed the Oculus Rift and the Oculus Quest, with Luckey actually creating the first Oculus Rift prototype by himself. And as a side note, Palmer Luckey is absolutely insane, and he created a VR headset that will kill you if you die in VR. Obviously, it was inspired by Sword Art Online, because that's where all great ideas come from. I'm not sure if it's legal, but I'm not gonna buy one and die because I'm freaking lagged and super hot. Anyways, in 2014, Oculus was bought by Facebook for $2 billion in cash and stock. They kind of sat on it for a while until 2021 or 2022 when Zuckerberg renamed Oculus to Meta Platforms Inc. or something, alongside basically everything else he owns, e.g. Facebook and Instagram. Right after the rebrand as Meta, Facebook had massive layoffs, and Mark Zuckerberg, his net worth fell as much as $31 billion. The Zuck poured a lot of his own money into Meta, and it makes up the bulk of his net worth. So it really hurt when he lost $31 billion because he renamed the company. Meta sold personal data such as IP addresses, your actual address, and phone numbers to hackers that were posting as law enforcement. And in 2022, Facebook and Instagram were banned in Russia. Apparently, they had quote-unquote Russia-phobia on their platforms. So great start, and Meta pretty much died in October 2022, and its value dropped $700 billion and it was left with a value of $264 billion, and its market shares dropped 24%. Also, this number is a little bit sketchy, by the way, so don't take that as fact. I just stole them off of like Wikipedia and a few other platforms I fact checked on. In the next month, they laid off 11,000 employees, which was 13% of all their employees. But to be fair, most tech companies were also laying off employees because it wasn't a great time in general for tech. But Meta saw the worst, considering their rebrand, and everybody hates Mark Zuckerberg. And the latest news, in July of 2023, Meta tried to launch a competitor to Twitter called Threads, but like most things Meta does, nobody cared at all. And now Zuckerberg seems to want Meta to become the home of all business. And so here are a quick list of all the companies they own. So of course you've got Facebook, which was created by Zuck, Oculus, which they bought for $2 billion, Instagram, which they bought for $1 billion, Onevo, which is an Israeli phone service. I don't know how much they bought it for, but it's probably not worth a lot right now. They bought WhatsApp for $19 billion. They bought Beat Games, the developer of Beat Saber. I don't know how much they bought that for either. And they bought Giphy for $400 million, but then Meta had to sell Giphy for complicated legal garbage in the UK, and it was divested to Shutterstock for $53 million. So yeah, Mark Zuckerberg seems to want back in the tech game. The problem is, and there's only a few of these, Facebook is old and controversial now. Nobody likes Mark Zuckerberg. Everything they've tried to do has lost them money, and they are going broke. I'm sure once they fix all those problems, they'll be fine. Trust me. Seriously, though, the meta rebrand of all these companies has been nothing but disastrous since the beginning. I don't think that Meta has a good enough public image for it to even have a chance of becoming a well respected company. As the movie The Social Network pointed out, Mark Zuckerberg is an asshole, and nobody really likes him that much. And therefore, this rebrand as Meta has done nothing but bring attention to himself, and then the lawsuits start happening, and then everybody hates you even more. It's a stupid idea, and it's an unprofitable ditch they're stuck in. So yeah, that's pretty much what Meta is. But that's the end of the video. Drop a like if you liked it. If I left anything else out, or if you have something you want to add, leave a comment. If you highlight something that I left out that was like actually big, or if you know something about the stocks, I'll pin your comment. Go check out the pinned comment right now, if there is one. And please subscribe. Next goal is 200 million. Yeah. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.